the shock of?
That was probably one of the hardest things I had to experience because I identified so strongly with my role as a professional. So all of a sudden, to find myself in a position where I wasn't working, I have a baby, I'm pregnant with another, I've just had to close down my business because I, was in another country and just was becoming too challenging and expensive, of course. I like to end things on a high. Like, you don't have to, be pulled under to know that it's finished. You can kind of know, and I wanted to end it on like that. So the transition for me was really difficult. I struggled a lot. I struggled with having to redefine my role as a human, like what can I identify with and how do I shift that? And I kind of almost became a professional mother. And for me, it was part of my coping mechanism, of course. But now looking back, there was a certain moment where it did switch, where it was like, to be a mother was my choice. I take it very seriously. Have that, quite corporate, serious side too. And I let go of having to treat it like a job, where this actually should be a pleasure. And I'm in a very fortunate position that I get to be like this. So why not enjoy it? And I started just loving it. And when I was ready to just incorporate having work and something different come back into my life, that again wasn't necessarily work, just things that I do. So I became a lot more self-confident with who I was, because now all of a sudden I can be all of these things. I don't only have to be this career person. I don't only have to be a mother. I can be whatever I want to be. And that kind of solidified a little bit more self-confidence and less insecurity or self-doubt. But in the beginning, it was really difficult. I think in life, whatever the qualities that you want others to show for you, you have to show in them. My husband and I met when I was 21 and he was 23, and we decided to have a partnership. We didn't decide to have a relationship. We didn't decide that this is how things were going to work. We decided, okay, let's go into this, and we both bring what we bring. And however that works out, we always are going to be partners. So we're going to discuss everything. So throughout our journey, there were parts that I would have to be more supportive financially, and he would have to be more supportive with helping things within the country if I was traveling a lot. And then the roles shifted where, I would have to be more supportive with family and structure, and he would be more supportive financially. So because we always had that partnership, I think it was really easy for me to be incredibly supportive when he got an opportunity, because we always looked at it as, is this best for our interest? Yes, it may further your career, but what does it mean if you further your career? Does it mean we're going to have more financial stability? Does it mean we're going to have more exciting adventures as a family? Like, what does it mean? So we really would sit down, and any opportunity that was given to either one of us, we treated it as a unit, as that partnership. So I think it just became quite organic when things happened, and we could roll with it, because there were certain opportunities that came and we were like, no, this is just not for us. It wasn't like, okay, I want this, you don't, it was like, okay, this does work for us, or no, that doesn't work for us. And that's how kind of we would make any decision. In terms of what I look for in friendships and people with whom I'm close with, is really a level of honesty about being who you are. So one of my beliefs is that we can only see the world through our own experiences. I can never see the world as you do. However, if we become close and I share a story with you and you share one back with me, all of a sudden I can gain another perspective, which means that I'm widening my own horizon. So the friends that I have always have an honesty to be able to share their perspectives with me, because that's valuable. That's valuable to who I am, because then I'm not stuck in my little, lane. I get to see the world through many different experiences, and that type of support can fuel looking into different situations super differently. So that's truly what I look for in friends. And I'm sweating again.